Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, my dear portals of love, we're going to look at your past, present, and future energy. I'm sorry, I don't really mean that. I just mean it because I picked out more in-depth cards to use today. So you think the universe would give me a break. And so let's do present and future energy. No, we're going to do past, present, and future energy. I'm just the universe's bitch for you, so that's what I'm going to do. So Cancer, we're going to look at that. We're going to start with the Wild Unknown Oracle deck. And then, see, what I'm going into here is I'm going into my Starman Tarot, which I haven't used in a while. And sometimes I get pulled into really deep messages with the artwork. And then I have my teeny tiny Everyday Witch deck. So that's what we're going to do. All right, Cancer, we're going to start it. It's a general reading. And because it's general, it may or may not resonate. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there's an extended. The link to that will be at the top of the description within this video. So let's get started. Let's take a look. Going on with my Cancers, my portals of love. Home base, home base. I'm hearing home base, so I don't know, maybe you guys are spending more time at home. Who isn't? It's kind of funny. You're just going to give us obvious messages, universe? All right. You know what? I feel like this is weird. I almost feel like my spirit guides are being a little bit sassy with me because I was giving them a bit of sass about, you know, being a bitch. They're like, fine, we'll keep it really simple for you. Yes, I've been in the house a lot lately, too. Cindy losing it. No, and I'm not doing mushrooms or drugs or drinking. Some people say that sometimes in the comments. I'm like, do you really think if I was like high on mushrooms, I would have the capacity to pull a story together about your past, present, and your future, and then upload it and edit it? I guess some people are very high functioning. It's too many cards, but you do have the unicorn, the spider, and the bee, and the turtle. Making your way towards magic with what you're creating. About to be in the spotlight even. Okay, two more. Past, present, and future energy for Cancer. In the past, you have the snake kind of working on your fate. On your fated path, my dear, protecting your path. I was also good, like having a really exciting, dynamic idea, but not doing anything about it. Having a really, like keeping it really close to your chest. Having in the past year some kind of really exciting, dynamic idea. And I said like a fated path, so that's something you're meant to do. Something creative, however big or small that might have been in your life, but I don't really think that you did anything with it, at least in the past. Like I just see you kind of hanging on to it here with the snake, and then like the light is glowing around you. So, you know, almost, it's a little bit like walking around looking like the Cheshire Cat or the cat that swallowed the canary. Like, it's kind of like you got a little secret and not sharing it, but it's making you glow in the past. Okay, so presently, oh, the moth. That's interesting. I feel like you feel like you're spinning your wheels a little bit on something. And maybe it has something to do with this. Like, okay, so the world is, you know, going through what we all know is going through. We're in variant number 265. And it's almost like, I don't know, like maybe even before Christmas, maybe a month or two ago, a little time ago, you had, it's almost like having a really good idea. You have a really good idea about something, an inspiration, but kind of like maybe feeling like the timing isn't quite right here for it. I'm going to hold on tight. And then things change. And because the moth, to me, I know everybody reads things differently, but this, always think about, like up north, even at your own house, if you leave a porch light on at night, Oh, the damn moths will kill themselves flying in that all night, flying into the fake sun, right? So that's what I think about with the moth. Now, it could be, depending on the tarot cards that come out, like maybe not doing this anymore. But so I don't really feel like you're doing that. I feel like there's a sense of something having to be put on hold that makes you feel like you're spinning your wheels. Because that's the other way I would look at that. Like you're just spinning your wheels, flying in and out against that light bulb. That's not the sun. You know, but it's not. But it doesn't really feel like, you know, it's because you're being a dum-dum, not realizing. It doesn't feel like that. It literally feels like you can't for some reason. You're spinning your wheels. That's all right. So in the future, oh, let's just say Cancer. And it's so dramatic, right? That's because my South Node is Leo. I was probably an actress in Elizabethan times or something. So Cancer, this is the thing. Okay, you know this? You know this energy that you felt you had? Oh, yeah. Ready for this? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna like... You ready? Are you ready for your future energy? The Phoenix, baby. The Phoenix. Oh, you were going to rise. You are, you know, no more of this. No more of like bumping into light bulbs all night. Do that. Bumping into light bulbs all night too. That's almost like mulling something over in your brain over and over again, trying to come up with like a light bulb solution, right? Like, oh, a eureka moment. No. Oh, coming up and flying high. Everything that literally feels like everything that ever made you feel held back, put off, overly self-contained, taking all that fuel and flying to space. But until then, look at this. You're so stoic. You're regal. Okay, we have the mouse, the deer, and the lion. A fable. Doesn't sound like... I always said I should do that. Play with these cards and pull them out and see what children's story you can come up with. So the mouse, the deer, and the lion. So the mouse, as soon as I saw that, that's not going out and having a big time. That's like pulling back, being a little bit reserved, being in your shell, a little observing, you know, celebration off in a distance. Not like hermit completely, but you know, not feeling your biggest self. Not feeling your biggest self. And you know, I can see that with the moth energy. And then the deer and the lion. This becomes, to me, the deer is very grounded, very nurturing. And with the lion, like very, like your strength, like building up your inner strength, your sense of self-control, maybe sense of self-control with this energy that was kind of almost like left in the gates. An energy that was left in the gates almost. So let's go. Well then, what a way to show up to your reading, Cancer. For today. Today. What's that song? I think it's the Grassroots, isn't it? Sha-la-la-la-la for today. Sha-la-la-la-la for today. Oh, that's too many cards. The Death card and the Nine of Pentacles. That's pretty self-contained. Anyways, let's just... Why is that song coming? I don't know. Maybe that means something to you. I'm trying to get the rest of the lyrics. I think, like, if I remember, it's something about not making big plans for tomorrow. Obviously, live for today. Other people have dreams or ambitions, but mine is loving you. Something like that. Oh, old song. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. They're good cards. You might not feel great right now. She's telling you with the moth. That's okay. It's not going to change. It's going to change for you. You know what I like too? Look at the moth's wings are kind of pointing down. This? Up, honey. Up. Yeah, you went from being like around and around and around. Where it stops, nobody knows. Oh, almost feeling like pushed down. Pushed down. And then this is, I just get like this hot air coming from a fire, you know, it makes things float like effortlessly rising up. That's what that is. Effortlessly rising up in the future. Effortlessly. You know, okay, yeah, I'm getting a lot of like outcomes and all the signs. The Six of Swords keeps coming up, like in the future for so many. YouTube, extended, this sign, that sign. Really getting like, a universe plans on guiding a whole whack of you at some point. Universe is going to take over there. And look, you still got the Death card at the bottom, I tell you. Oh, and then you got the Death card, Temperance, and the Nine of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Cups, and the Emperor. Oh my God, so look at the bottom. I gotta stop looking at the bottom. It's like a whole reading in itself. I could just shuffle cards, put them to the side, and read the underline for you. Do like a whole reading on that. Oh God, I made a mess. Okay, anyway, so you have the King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. This is the past with that snake energy, and the Prince of Cups. See? Do you like this is big energy. The King of Pentacles, I mean, we're talking, yeah, ooh, you built good things. You're sitting on your throne. You're elevated. Like, being very elevated. Could have been an elevated idea. Could have been, like, being in some sort of elevated position in your life. But with the Knight of Cups, like, to me, too, this is like having that, oh, that idea, that moment, that drive to bring something forward. But the Four of Swords, no, I told you, no. You gotta rest on that. Hold tight with that there. Just a minute. Hold tight with that. It looks almost like reaching for the cup. Like feeling your fate. Oh yeah, it does feel like fate. There's two skulls with a letter. Two skulls with a letter with a sealed stamp of wax. And the chalice, the cup, the glowing cup there. So it's almost, yeah, like instead of having the cup and offering, it's like trying to grasp on to something here and be able to do something with it. Grasp on to an idea, grasp on, yeah, to make it something. And I feel like already having made quite a bit, but this is different. And look at this, King of Pentacles is holding a pentacle. Wow, something dropped into your lap. This pentacle just fell from the sky into his hand. Okay, so something in your past, something happened in your past, at least some part of your life, somewhere, sometime. Some sort of opportunity dropped into your lap. And I feel like it dropped into your lap because of sort of like what your station is in life, or where you are, where you happen to be. Okay, so like an example of that is if you were president of a paperclip company, president of a paperclip company, and you got a a notice that there was a big paperclip convention in the mail, right? So you received that came in the mail because of your station, like where you are. So maybe you're not the president of a paperclip company, but it just has that feeling, like because of something you've already created in your life, it put you in a certain particular position or place in time. And because of that, something dropped into your lap, some sort of opportunity. But, oh yeah, it feels like it. It feels very destined. Feels very destined, very fated. Dropped into your lap, but then it almost, your enthusiasm about it is it's almost like it's always a little bit out of reach. You can't quite get it. It sits right in front of you all the time. Literally, it sits right in front of you all the time. It could be too, like it could be a convention or something, but the date keeps moved forward. Literally, it almost feels like that. Like the date keeps moved. Being a tarot reader during this time is, I don't know. Anyways. So then, presently, you have the moth. You know, it's like flying into the light bulb over and over again. When is the sun really going to rise? There's that Ace of Pentacles. That kind of feels like what came into the King of Pentacles hand, your hand in the past. The Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. Well, no, the sun's not coming up today. You're going to have to fly into the light bulb. And the Hierophant. Do you know how much this energy feels like? I even said, I don't feel like it's because you're dumb. You're flying into the light bulb. You haven't figured it out yet. I felt like it's spinning your wheels because of stuff going on outside of your control. And then look at this. It's almost like, yeah, I'm about to have the new beginning. There's the sun. No, not today. I told you, you got to go do the dishes. It just has that sense of control. Yeah. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's good. It's good. Remember your future. Don't worry about it. It's okay. So let's look at the future, okay? Let's look at the future. Because there is one card that confuses me a bit, but we'll work that out. Okay, so for the Phoenix, you have, again, the Six of Swords. What I'm telling you, everybody is getting the Six of Swords in the future. So you will be given a direction. The universe has got, the universe has more control over the direction, I feel like, of where a lot of us are going than we think it does. I think a lot of people, so like, because I'm reading your energy. And the energy that I'm reading could actually even be like you feeling like there's more, like to me, because the Hierophant does represent the ideals that we utilize to create structure and institution in our lives, right? So that's how we govern ourselves. And then like these become, this becomes sort of like the ruling energy around us. But honestly, like I keep getting the Six of Swords in these readings. So I feel like the universe, well, of course the universe would. And it's actually sort of a fallacy to believe that any human creation could have more control over the destined path of your soul. Just remember that. Just remember that right now. So you got the Six of Swords. It's the Six of Cups. Talk about soul. There you are, the Six of Cups. What is this one talking about? This one has a really ancestral feel to it, like all these portraits on the wall. Your ancestors. Oh, we're getting that. Someone else was getting something else like that too, and I don't remember who. Y'all are getting mixed in together now, I swear, at this point. But I think we're all like living such similar experiences. It's kind of happening. Your ancestors are perhaps in some way here helping to guide you forward, or will be in the future. Now, this is where I get, what's going on with that? You got the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. Oh, you sure look dressed up though and ready to go. I'll say that. He's holding on to a big top hat. He's got a cape. It's almost like, I would describe this as the magician in reverse. Like upside down. Like it's very theatrical. Like he's got a cape, he's got a top hat. And lightning. Well, you know, I don't really feel like it's a pause. Because I feel like there's all this movement. And what we're getting to with this is coming out of a pause. Of a spinning your wheel here. So let's clarify it. Let's go right to that hangman so I can get your story straight. I want to say it's definitely going to give you a different perspective in the future. It's going to elevate your perspective too, to go into the Phoenix. Your perspective is going to be greatly elevated from where it is now. The Hanged Man. Wow. That was dying to come out. Oh, wow. Wow. Justice, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this is a different perspective. And you know, to me, the Emperor and the Hierophant can be a little bit similar. Like they can represent structures or people that have some sort of authority or control in our lives. And look at that, like justice playing out here and a new set of circumstances coming through for you. That's what the Hanged Man is whatever's been pushing you back or holding you back or always making it seem like it's 2 inches out of your reach, that changing. 6 of Swords. Oh, a clear path. Look at this. The Queen of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. You're not going to have to figure completely. There's 2 things I get with this. With the Queen of Swords, you will cut out having to come up with a continuously changing plan. It'll be fine. You'll have a plan that moves forward. You won't even have to think about it. Like the universe will be pushing you forward here. And then the other one is just the clarity. The clarity of what? How you're supposed to go forward. Just live for today. Don't worry, everything's going to be good in the future. The 6 of Cups. Three of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So, wow. You know, maybe there's some people you haven't connected with in a while, or you haven't been able to come together with them in the energy or the way that you would like to. So, releasing a burden. Could even be on some level seeing how burdens have been carried. Seeing how burdens have been carried. The Phoenix. Well then, that's pretty nice. Oh, and look, we're actually, this card is what we started with over there, the King of Pentacles. You have the Five of Wands, Death card, 4 of Wands, King of Pentacles. What originally dropped into your lap that you haven't been able to do something with? Right? There's been conflict. There's been internal conflict. There's been external conflict about it perhaps too. There's been, I want to say, conflict of interests with the 5 of Wands. A death. And yeah, the Death card is down here. Temperance. It's like a slow burn. That feels like a slow burn. The Death card and Temperance. And then the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the Emperor. Yeah, there's really a sense of things that have some sort of authority in your life serving as blocks, as feeling like missed opportunities. But this Phoenix is going to rise up. Like, it literally, to me, these last clarifying cards, because I really don't need to clarify that. Well, no, it's pretty obvious. it's finally bringing an end to something that felt like it originally dropped into your lap and you weren't really able to do anything with it. It does almost feel like being the president of the paperclip company and getting that message that there's going to be a paperclip convention, but the date kept getting moved. Literally, it just kept getting moved. I don't know what the time frame on this is. I really don't. I don't know. I don't do time in tarot. I'm sorry. Tarot's not big on time. The Eight of Swords is at the bottom right now. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't doing nothing. I don't know if you ain't doing nothing, but you definitely feel like your options are limited in terms of where you can go and what you can do and how you can initiate that. That's okay. Because over here, I'm telling you, the universe is going to fix some shit. So the universe has got the Six of Swords is coming up for like everybody over here in the future. And like, don't worry about how to make a plan to go forward. It's going to be paved out in front of you with a roadmap, directions, and snacks along the way. You know? So here you go. There you go. Oh, Cancer. And that's what I got. So I'm going to go do the extended. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.